You are now tuned in to the Smitty Woo Show, where friends tackle sports, current events, and entertainment. Now, welcome your host, Smitty Woo.
What up, what up, what up? We back, episode 7, Smitty Woo Show. Thanks for hanging with us. If you like the show, subscribe. We got a good show. Going to be very Super Bowl ready. You know, it's a Super Bowl, so we're going to have quite a few guests today. It's going to be big. So let's just jump right into it. Before I invite my first guest in, I know he's going to quote Biggie, so I'm about to spit some bars that's going to be better than anything he ever written. If I spill a drink on my clothes, I can do that. It don't matter because I'll buy me some more. I can do that. So, you know, if you can top that, Jew, bring it on.
Who was that? Was that Rakim? Was that the cannabis? You know what it is. I'm back in the building. That's all I got for you today. What's going on, Smitty?
Good, man. Been away for a couple weeks. Anything new? Everything still copacetic?
Let me tell you something. I needed that break. I was about to quit the show. But now I feel refreshed. You know what I'm saying? I got me a little crispy fitted thanks to my boy Beans. So,
but if you quit the show, how are you going to replace that income I'm paying you?
Waking up in the morning, twiddling my thumbs.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you joining us. We're going to invite in our resident homeboy from the Tone, a.k.a. Scoop.
What's good, Woozy?
Chilling, man. I see that old hat. You chilling, man? How's everything been going with you?
Man, it's been all good. Appreciate you inviting me on again. Pleasure being on here, man. Good seeing you guys.
Yeah, he got the light skins in here this episode, huh?
Well, we just making this show better, man. Just making this show better, you know.
Steph Curry and Kelly Oubre.
First of all, a resident from San Antonio making something feel better has never been said in the same sentence before.
Hey, you went to San Antonio and had one of the best times of your life, okay?
I didn't have any pancakes or waffles. You know what I'm saying? You know why. Anyway.
Whatever, man.
We're going to invite in my homie from the boot. I got two homies from the boot. This one's in AZ right now, living that your favorite things life. What up, Micah?
What's up, man? What's going on with you?
Yeah, what's up with you?
Man, nothing, man. I'm trying to get like y'all, man. I'm trying to get like Scoop.
Michael, what's good, boy?
You on the Forbes list yet?
Not yet. Give me 4 or 5 months, man. I got you.
40.
Can I just be on your Forbes list picture with you, man?
Man, I get the whole team gonna be on there. The whole team. I don't like none of the niggas I grew up with, so I have Burning Tree on there. We all be on there.
I just want to take the picture. Can I take the picture?
No, Julian, you in there, man. What you talking about? You already know we done cut a deal. We talking, you know.
Well, Julian misses a lot of legendary pictures, so you know what I'm saying?
He petty. That's so petty.
Next, we're going to invite in our last guest, also representing the boot. 1/4, or I guess 5th, of the greatest rap group ever. What up, Digital? What up?
What it do, baby?
Man, chilling, man. You good?
Man, I'm beautiful, man. I'm here with my woes. It's good to be with my woes.
What's good,
What up, cousin?
What up, O? That's my conscience. You not my conscience? How many times I call you a weak conscience?
Nah, for sure. I try to.
I am your conscience.
I say,
I
Coach,
am your conscience.
I'm bugging.
Like Jamie Foxx. Oh, that joke didn't go over so well. I am your conscience.
Yeah, it's funny. They interviewed that cat like not too long ago, talking about that moment, how he felt like he
That
felt
ruined his life.
everyone is like,
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest things ever, dude.
Man, oh my goodness.
So we got a heavy show for us today. We got a lot of topics, some good things, man. So we'll first talk about what's happening Sunday, the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs, Tampa Bay. You got Patrick Mahomes. You got Tom Brady. First, let's start with you, Julian. What you think is going to happen on Sunday?
Well, first and foremost, this is the first time in probably 20, 30 years that I'm not going to be part of a Super Bowl party,
Man.
which is kind of disheartening, especially for a game like this. I think this game is going to set records as far as viewership. I think this game is going to be incredible. You just want an overall or a thorough breakdown?
Hey, you do you, sir. You do you.
Kansas City's going to win.
Okay, so that's
all I got.
Is it going to be close? Is it going to be?
You know what? The thing about this game, it seems like everybody is healthy. We managed to dodge a COVID scare. Can y'all imagine if that barber that gave COVID to like all of Kansas City? That just would have just changed the whole dynamic of this game. But thankfully, everybody healthy. Antonio Brown healthy. Like everybody healthy, man. So I think it's going to be an incredible game. I think it's going to be close. And if it comes down to 2 minutes, I think the greatest quarterback of all time, Patrick Mahomes, is going to pull it out.
All right, so you got KC running with it. What about you, San Antonio? You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I think I gotta side with you on this. I think Kansas City, for the most part, is gonna take it. I mean, we look at week 12 though, you know, those guys just lost by 3 points. And I think they're playing a whole lot better. And I think something that a lot of people don't really put out there is Tampa Bay's defense. I mean, Tom Brady, and I'm picking the Chiefs, but I mean, the Buccaneers ain't shabby either because, you know, of course they got Brady, but if it wasn't for their defense these last few games, man, they wouldn't be there. So I think they got a pretty solid defense. And they got the GOAT quarterback, but when it's all said and done, I think the old GOAT gonna be handing the crown over to the baby GOAT. So I gotta roll with the Chiefs, man. They just way too fast. They're just a fast team, man. So
Okay.
Mahomes.
All right. What about you, Micah?
I'm going with the GOAT, Tom Brady. I'm going with Brady because Mahomes always start off slow. You can't start off slow against Tom Brady.
Yes, you can. But
if he start off slow and Brady get 28 points, it's a wrap. Buccaneers got a real defense. I like Patrick Mahomes. I think he gonna be the next GOAT. I think this Brady last hurrah. This is the last one he win.
or this may be Tom Brady's last ha because he's gonna drop the ball. Anyway, what you think?
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be Kansas City in a shootout. Tom Brady historically, if you don't touch him, if you can't get to the quarterback, if you can't affect him, he go do you in. And I don't I don't see Kansas City's defensive line touching Tom Brady. I think he's going to be more comfortable than he was the last time. I think he'll put up numbers. But Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce are a mismatch anywhere on the field. So I just think it's going to be a shootout. And boy, Mahomes is great at creating time and opportunities for himself. So I think Kansas City's going to win in a shootout.
Okay. So me personally, I think I really don't think this is going to be a close game. I think Kansas City's going to win by 20. And I think that there's going to be some all the things that the Bucs have been going through this year. You know, they've had some breaks go their way. I think this is the game that they get exposed. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to get exposed to Kansas City because we know how good they are. But I think that, you know what I'm saying, they're especially on their cornerback staff, those are players that can get had, especially if they don't get their hands on you because they like to hold a lot. But, you know what I'm saying, when you got fast wide receivers all over the field, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to get to them quick to do your little holding thing. And I just think that because Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, they've started slow a lot this year against inferior opponents. If you start slow against the Kansas City Chiefs, then I don't think there's no way you'll be able to catch up with them because they have a quarterback that could, you know, take over the game at any point in time. So, you know, I think it's not going to be I don't think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be a good game. But I mean, but who knows? I mean, it's the
Marshall. Is any of your thoughts coming from just your pure hate of Tom Brady?
He just hates Tom Brady.
No.
I mean, I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but it's got to be real. The dude is Tom Brady is the man, you know. So
no, it's really not coming from Tom Brady. It's really coming from the fact that I think the Bucs are overrated. I do think they are. I think they made it to the Super Bowl because they had a terrible schedule. You know what I'm saying? They was able to win a few games in the playoffs against another terrible team, Washington. You know what I'm saying? They played against the Saints and won that game. You know, obviously they beat the Packers, but
I think what you're saying is that the Saints should be in the Super Bowl. I think that's what you're saying.
yes,
You didn't want to come out and say that, but
if Drew Brees' arm wasn't like a spaghetti noodle, then you know they had to win.
Hey, can we go position by position and just kind of say who has the advantage real quick?
sure.
So quarterback. As of today, as of Sunday, who's the better quarterback?
Patrick Mahomes.
I agree. Mike?
Agree.
I mean, are you
Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback? Yeah.
Okay, so advantage KC. Running back. Who got the advantage? So we talking about.
I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay.
I say it's a toss-up. I mean,
Fournette versus Halal.
Well, it's just not Fournette because Tampa Bay has that other boy that come in.
Oh,
too.
they got
they got Jones.
Jones Cole.
right. But the thing is, with the Chiefs, you got Le'Veon Bell that's proven to be good, and you also have the rookie who's been doing good. So
that might be a toss-up. That might be a toss-up.
You talking about they got a Hilaire, isn't it?
Yeah.
The one from LSU.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
that could be a toss-up.
What about so that's a toss-up. Wide receiver. That might be a toss-up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Tampa Bay.
I mean, Tampa Bay. I'm gonna have to go Tampa Bay too, man. I gotta go Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay like 4 deep.
Well, don't forget when you say receivers, are we including? Okay, never mind. Because I was about to say Kelsey, but okay. So
y'all got two. Let's say y'all have Kelsey and y'all have that's it.
Tyreek Hill.
Well, you got Sammy Watkins is decent. You know what I'm saying?
Sammy Watkins show up when he want to show up. He don't care that it's
yeah,
Super Bowl.
Sammy Watkins ain't gonna compare to. He don't even fall in the same category. Like he's out of there when it comes to
Yeah,
comparing.
you talking about Evans, Brown, Godwin, then that rookie, and then Grunt.
But one thing you have to realize is Godwin has been dropping balls all year. So, hey,
So he do.
You know what I'm saying?
He do.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you want to give the edge to the Bucks, I give
a small edge. I would give a small edge.
Yeah.
Tight end is KC.
Right.
Yeah.
Tight end is KC.
For sure.
Offensive line.
Buccaneers, because KC beat up.
Yeah. And on top of that, Tom Brady get the ball out of his hands pretty quick. So
pretty quick.
Yeah.
All right. Defensive line.
Bucks. You got Ndamukong Suh. You got Pierre Paul and the other. And then the linebacker core with the Bucks is better too.
Bucks defense is solid, man.
But then the secondary.
Chiefs got the safeties.
That might be KC. So I'm saying like
Chiefs got the secondary for sure. They got Honey Badger. Honey Badger's with
He was the Chiefs. He was the Chiefs.
Yeah, you right.
He was the Chiefs. He they safety. He been playing like the old Honey Badger too.
Yeah.
So that's KC, and then you go coaching. You got to go Andy Reid.
You gotta go Andy Reid. So
well,
I mean, because
Andy Reid co-offensive coach, but
he
got Patrick Mahomes. What was Andy Reid known for? Blowing games.
Going to the Super Bowl.
He went one time and he blew it.
He went.
But
he blow big games.
But the Eagles was good every year.
And guess what? They should have won like 3 Super Bowls.
And the Chiefs were good every year even with Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
It's like, with that being said, I think Andy Reid and Bieniemy is way more creative than that cocky Bucks nigga. I don't even like that dude.
Man, you really hate Tom Brady. I'm like, what the?
No, I'm talking about the coach. I'm talking about
Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians. You don't like Bruce Arians?
Hey, when Bruce Arians was with Arizona though, like he was begging them to get like some talent. He never had any talent.
He ain't had no help. He had a good defense. Didn't
they have Fitzgerald and
I'm not gonna say no.
Fitzgerald and who?
But you need even when they had to do with that wore the glove, the quarterback with the glove, that wore the glove. What's his name?
Warner. Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner. They didn't have a running back. Who was their running back?
David Johnson, right?
No. I think they had. Didn't they have Adrian James that year?
But he was old though. That was old.
Yeah, they didn't have David Johnson. I mean, he didn't. Bruce Arians never had. What I'm saying is Bruce Arians never had a solid offense. Had decent defenses, but never just a solid all the way around offense. And now the Buccaneers, they really that whole coaching staff is the old Arizona coaching staff. All of them dudes are from Arizona, and now here they are, first year in Tampa Bay. You know, I think those guys are decent coaches.
But this ain't that first year in Tampa Bay, though.
Well, no. What I'm saying is this, you know, collectively over the years, he's gathered that team back together, like from Arizona to the Buccaneers. So, and what I'm saying is, you know, they're a decent coaching staff, but
do y'all think that playing in Tampa Bay will make a difference?
Yes,
I don't.
It's home field.
I don't, because to me it's a Super Bowl. I think there's still going to be people coming from all over with the 25,000 people, because the 25,000 people, like, ain't it like 8,000 of them is going to be healthcare workers from all over. So there's no saying that it's just going to be Tampa Bay fans there.
Man, it's going to be majority Tampa Bay fans though.
I mean,
first Super Bowl at home, you know, I think it's going to be loaded with Tampa Bay fans.
It's supposed to rain too, right? Weather's supposed to be bad, huh?
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I don't know. But
here's my thing. I feel like because Tampa Bay, Tom Brady's first year with Tampa Bay making it to the Super Bowl, I think next year they'll be even better. Because you got time to really gel with your receivers, gel with your plays, really get things down. So if Tampa Bay don't win the Super Bowl, I will not be named back next year.
so do you? I mean,
He's gonna do that Peyton Manning run.
But is it a guarantee they'll be better though? Because Tom Brady's going to be a year older.
Tom Brady is old already.
Yeah, he already old.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. Peyton Manning was good when he was old, and then that 1 year, he was like,
remember?
No, Peyton Manning had 8 neck surgeries. You see that nigga neck?
Coming off of an injury. That's why he started sucking.
Yeah, his neck,
yeah. But here's the thing, though. Think about Tom Brady. Tom Brady. All right. If you look at Tom Brady 10 years ago, right? Tom Brady at 30. How old is he now? 42, 43?
He's 43.
Okay. Tom Brady at 33 had no weapons, right? And this Tom Brady 10 years later is just as good with weapons. You see what I'm saying? Like this year really hasn't been much of a drop off from like 10 years ago because he's got crazy weapons.
Man, so he got crazy weapons.
He ain't gotta be dope. He just gotta get the ball to his receivers.
Oh God, we forgot he still got Gronk.
Watch Gronk have a big game tomorrow.
Don't worry about it.
It wouldn't surprise me, but Gronk ain't been Gronk this year.
Yeah,
Gronk.
He can still serve as a security blanket.
All I'm saying is Tom Brady don't need to be Tom Brady from 10 years ago for the team to be successful.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael Jordan on the Wizards had 2 54-point games. It happened. He's still an elite athlete. It's gonna watch. It'll kick in a big moment. That nigga will be running down that field catching everything.
Hey, so what's your final score then?
My final score is I'm gonna say 37-17.
Dang, for real?
Wow.
I say 33-26, Kansas City.
Mike?
35-21. Bucks. Book it.
I'm going to go 35-30. KC.
Ooh, I wish I was a betting man. I'll bet all y'all. I'll put some money on it right now.
I got 34-31.
Say Bucks. KC?
They going to lose by 3 points again?
34-31.
All right, well, we got our predictions. I look forward to looking at this next week.
When we look at this next week, I'm gonna look like a genius. I'm gonna get a new contract. They gotta stop paying me and oatmeal little Debbie cakes.
We'll see.
Hey, Michael said he want that Stephen A money.
I want that Stephen A money. I'm gonna change my whole. I'm gonna start talking like a white man.
So we talked about the game on Sunday. So let's talk about some of the greatest players from the past Super Bowls. So with that being said, give me your 10 players that you would have to have on your all Super Bowl team, and we have as 1 QB, 2 wide receivers, 1 running back, tight end, and then 1 of each on the defense. So, except for the cornerbacks, 2 cornerbacks, 1 safety, 1 linebacker, 1 defensive lineman. Go.
Hey, you want to go around by position, or just have one person do it all? Do it all.
Well, we're going to go first with the quarterbacks, and we'll go round and round. Then we're going to break it off that way.
Okay.
So, who's your QB?
I mean, the QB of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Heart. You know what I'm saying? It's Drew Brees. Drew Brees. That's who got my heart. But if I'm picking my squad, I'm gonna have to go with Pat Mahomes, man. Y'all heard of him? Light skinned, curly
baby goat. The baby goat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patty Mahomes.
What about you, Mike?
Troy Aikman or Joe Montana. If I'm in the Super Bowl, I want one of them two.
You gotta pick one.
Joe Aikman, nigga. I'm gonna mix them. Nah, if I'm gonna pick one, I'm a Cowboy fan. I gotta go with Troy Aikman. Let's go Troy Aikman.
Joe Aikman.
Say, Scoop.
Gotta roll with Troy, dog. Troy Aikman.
Let's go. You
Still
know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
3 Super Bowl rings.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Julian.
Notre Dame.
You go with Joe.
Let me tell you something, man. Tom Brady is the GOAT, but Montana is undefeated in Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Everybody want to jump on Michael Jordan be undefeated in the finals. Well, guess what? Joe Montana is undefeated in Super Bowls.
Definitely can't go wrong with Joe.
And he
I
went here.
love Joe. In my mind, Joe Montana is Michael Jordan and Tom Brady is LeBron.
That's interesting.
That's the way I look at it.
That's interesting.
I definitely don't look at it that way, but you know,
My honorable mention is Peyton Manning, but you already knew that.
yeah.
Man, Peyton Manning was throwing them lame duck,
Man, look,
20-yard lame ducks in the Super Bowl.
don't focus on Denver. Don't focus on Denver, Peyton
Oh,
Manning.
okay, my bad.
He want the Colts, Peyton Manning.
So,
Yes, sir.
Denver Peyton Manning was throwing them. He was duck hunt out there.
so you,
The first like 3 years of Peyton Manning in Denver, they was breaking records. Peyton Manning was chunking that ball, man. It was just that last
first year, and then I don't know if he got hit or what happened, but he was horrible.
yeah,
The year they won the Super Bowl, he was horrible all year long. They were still
he was terrible. He was
He was
terrible.
mediocre. He was mediocre.
But he was terrible. But that, and I'm focusing on the Colts, Peyton Manning. That's going to be my QB, just for the simple fact that I think he is, you know, and all of the QBs were great choices. But I think Peyton Manning is just the smartest quarterback I've ever seen. You know what I'm
Why he
saying?
ain't win? Why he only won 2 then?
Because he played the Patriots all the time. Had to play the Patriots.
He gotta be the head coach. He gotta be his own quarterback coach. He gotta coach the offensive line.
I mean, he got to do all that. He ran practice. You know what I'm saying?
I want that same argument for LeBron then. When we talk about LeBron, I want that same argument out of y'all for LeBron.
Hey, I don't have a problem with LeBron.
I ain't got no problem with it.
You bring me Beanie then and let me argue with him about that. Bring me Beanie.
All right,
Bring me Beanie.
let's move to the running backs behind the QBs. Julian, who's your running back?
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and say Terrell Davis. Those 2 years with Denver where they run, that cat was incredible. There's been a lot of great running backs, but I'm gonna go Terrell Davis. He had a short, really. His career was kind of short. His greatness was short, but them years was incredible. So I'm going Terrell.
Scoop.
I'm gonna go with Marshall Faulk.
Okay.
I like it.
Marshall Faulk, baby.
That cat could do it all.
Yes,
Mike.
sir.
Hold on. You talking to Colts? You talking Colts, Marshall Faulk, or the Rams?
Rams.
What about you, Mike?
If we talking about Super Bowls and running backs, Emmett.
Oh, look at this homer.
Who's better than Emmett in a Super Bowl?
Oh, hold on.
Matter of fact, look, he wearing cowboy colors.
No, I mean, I know who his wide receiver is going to be. So I know what's going to be. We already know what's going to be. Look,
You talking about a Super Bowl running back? Who got more? He probably got the records for running backs in the Super Bowl. Emmitt Smith. Who got more rushing and touchdowns than Emmett in the Super Bowl?
Bad pick. I'm just saying, you know.
oh, what about you?
I like it.
I can't think of a running back that has like had a big game in the Super Bowl other than Marshall Faulk, and then it's Emmitt Smith. Who think of a running back that just stood out in the Super Bowl?
I'm
Well,
about to tell you.
I don't think he's talking about necessarily having great games in Super Bowls, but just great players.
I thought he was saying your all-time Super Bowl running back.
He said Super Bowl.
He
Well,
said
I-
Super Bowl.
No, what I was saying was if you had a Super Bowl team, if you
No,
were
you
a
didn't.
Super Bowl team, who's the player that you would have
You
to
said
have?
10 players that have won a Super Bowl that
Right.
you would have on your all-time
won a
Super Bowl
Bowl.
team.
Because if
Right.
not, my
That's what
quarterback
you
gonna be Randall
said.
Cunningham. If it's just pick a
Well,
quarterback, I'm gonna choose Randall
No.
Cunningham.
Randall
No.
Cunningham didn't win no Super Bowl.
But that's what I'm saying. He said won a Super Bowl. So
Right,
that's why.
But that doesn't mean that you have to have a great game in the Super Bowl to be your choice.
Why you want a lame nigga in the Super Bowl? You want a dude that done did it. It's a lot of.
You're
You
not
say
gonna,
Corey Dillon. I ain't choosing Corey Dillon. I'm going with Emmett. Emmett, like he was Super Bowl MVP. Like what? Once or twice.
no doubt.
Say, what were you gonna say?
No, man, I'm about to tell Mike, man. Listen, Marcus Allen, Los Angeles Raiders. This dude averaged a first down per carry. He averaged 9.5 yards per carry in the Super Bowl game. Brought down the Redskins. No disrespect to my Redskins fans. Marcus Allen was a beast, and he's the ultimate homie. Held OJ down.
Yeah. I forgot about Marcus Allen.
He's forgotten about, man.
Marcus Allen, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just going with players that I've seen, and you know what I'm saying?
He's trying to act like you how he do you like that?
No, I know he hasn't seen them either. You know what I'm saying?
Back in my day.
But
Okay, all right.
with that being said, I'm just gonna go with.
Marcus Allen was playing in the late 80s and 90s, right?
I mean,
Smitty had like we old now, Smitty.
he wasn't in the Super Bowl at that time.
Football in 1995. So
He wasn't. Whatever,
I've been watching football since the 80s that I can think of. Yeah,
I've been watching Super Bowl since '88.
the first Super Bowl I remember is the Redskins. Doug Williams winning that Super Bowl. I think that was like what 85, 86, 87,
87.
88.
That was 87.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was like 5 years old. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All my boys.
Wide right.
so
All my boys are old, man. All my boys are old.
So
I ain't start liking football till '93
You ain't talking about football to 93.
when the Cowboys beat the Bills in the Super Bowl, and then I was 6. How old I was.
Man, I can tell you where we was at. We was at the brother and sister Harrison house watching that Super Bowl, and I remember sitting next to my dad. Everybody was so hyped. Witnesses say what they want, but niggas be having black pride. They was crying because Doug Williams won that Super Bowl. That's why I remember it. I remember like, why these grown black men in here crying?
Mike, I almost picked Doug Williams for that reason. That was huge, bro.
That was huge. I remember that. I watched that game because they was just like,
couldn't do that.
Then he got MVP, man. I just remember they all went outside, played dominoes.
Oh, Doug Williams, first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl with the Redskins,
and he was from Grambling. Like,
I love
Yeah,
this.
he was from Grambling, dog.
I love it.
and then we cut him a year later.
so did, and Mark Rifkin went back. Mark Rifkin win it like the next year, the year after that?
A couple years after that.
They did Doug wrong. Like, why y'all go?
Mike, you can't worry about them, man. They just changed their name from the Redskins, man. They slow learners, man.
So who
Y'all got a new name yet, Smitty? What's y'all new name gonna be?
Team.
Team.
Hey man, we until we don't win the division, we're gonna keep the team name the same. Once we lose, we're gonna
Team of Washington. Is that y'all name?
The Washington Football Team. WFT.
Or WTF. Some people say WTF. Whatever.
The running back I'm gonna go with is just my preference. I like his running style, and my team I would want to have some anger, so I'm going with Marshawn Lynch, and that's just what I'm saying. I just love the way he run, man. He ran like he didn't care about his body, he didn't care about your body, he didn't care about if he was gonna get hurt. He just ran angry, man, and what I'm saying. That's the toughness that I would want with my team. So with wide receivers,
That's a good pick.
So with wide receivers, appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm going to go with Randy Moss and Michael Irvin.
What Super Bowl did Moss win?
With
He was in the Super Bowl.
my bad. Not yeah.
No, he
For some reason, I forgot he didn't win. My bad.
Randy Moss never won Super Bowl. He sure did not.
Yeah, he did. He did.
did,
My bad. So I'll go with my pick number 2, Jerry Rice, and Michael Irvin. So, Julian.
I mean, it's hard not to say Rice or Irvin. So, pick one of those, and then I'm gonna take Marvin Harrison. I think people really be sleeping on Marvin Harrison because, oh my God, he was cold. That cat made incredible. He made incredible catches. Peyton Manning, he was Peyton Manning, number 1 guy. And don't mess with him because he will shoot you. and he'll get away with it. So Marvin Harrison and Rice or Irvin, you can't go wrong with one of them two.
Scoop.
I gotta go with Jerry Rice, and I gotta go with Michael Irvin.
Boring.
What about you, Mike?
When I can be a homer, I'm gonna be a homer. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Michael Irvin.
Of course you are.
But in that slot,
and Jay Novacek.
No, we talking about. You want me to do my tight end now too?
No.
If we picking 2 to 3, I'm gonna go with Irvin.
Jason Witten.
In that slot, I'm gonna put Torrey Holt or Isaac Bruce. You can switch either one. That's the greatest show on turf.
I like that Isaac Bruce.
And
that's nice.
And you got 2.
I'm gonna just do an honorable mention because nobody ever talk about him.
Go ahead.
He's the reason Jerry Rice can get all them catches and touchdowns.
Gary
My
Clark?
man Taylor. No, Taylor.
John Taylor.
They did him wrong. He was cold too. Nobody ever talks about him.
Hold on. Was he cold because Jerry Rice was on the other side?
No.
Okay.
He was just cold. Look him up. He was a beast.
Okay.
You know what's messed up, Mike?
He was a beast.
Never say that. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I feel you though.
He was a beast.
So
he had that footwork back then. Like he had that footwork.
So you going with Marcus Colston and
why he do you like that?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, obviously he's up there. You know, that 2009. You know what I'm saying? The New Orleans Saints team. You know, I mean, it is what it is.
No, he like Horn. You gonna put Horn on there?
Joe Horn, baby. Who did the? Come on, the cell phone. Come on, man. Who did it like Joe Horn, baby? No, I really want to put Randy Moss and T.O. on there, and neither one of them cats won, right?
Yeah, right.
But T.O. played on a broken legs,
Hey.
But anyway, I'm gonna have to put Jerry in there because that's kind of automatic. And in honor of my light-skinned brother, I'm gonna put Hines Ward in there, man.
Oh, I forgot about Hines.
I like Hines Ward.
That's a good one.
Best blocking wide receiver of all time.
That's a good one.
Beast.
He was kind of dirty. That cat
He
be,
was, but yeah,
that cat be blocking cats all up in their head.
if he was a bitch, man.
But here's the thing though, he had to have that attitude because he was black and Asian. So you got to talk about like in all kinds of levels. He had built up aggression, man. He was like, I'm getting the black jokes and the Asian jokes.
He was the first Tiger Woods.
Yeah, he was
the first Tiger Woods.
So go ahead, Mike, tight end. Go ahead and say Jay Novacek. I know you want to.
No. Tight end won a Super Bowl.
Oh, he ain't. He freestyling now. Look at him.
You want me to put a beat on for you so you can finish free?
Tight end.
You want to pass?
You want me to come back?
No. I'm gonna say Jeremy Shockey.
Jeremy Shockey. Okay.
I always like Jeremy Shockey.
Okay.
From the U.
Scoop.
And
Tony Gonzalez.
What Super Bowl he win?
He won, right? I know he didn't win, bro.
What Super Bowl he win, Gabby?
Who he won with?
No, he didn't win a Super Bowl at all. He went to the Super Bowl with the Falcons, but he didn't win the Super Bowl.
Pass.
All right.
Tom Brady came back. Was he the one with Tom Brady beat them?
Well, I'm gonna say
in Atlanta.
I thought Tony Gonzalez did win a Super Bowl.
Tom Brady came back, right? That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one Tom Brady came back.
That was his last year.
All right. Well, forget it then. Aaron Hernandez.
Hey, I was going to say him. I was like,
and I dare somebody to guard him out there on the field.
He'll kill him later.
Stab you up. Jeremy?
Hey, why did I say Shockey was a crackhead? He was cold though.
All right, so go ahead, Julian.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just say Travis Kelce. I think Kelce gonna go down as one of the greatest tight ends ever. But honorable mention is Shannon Sharp.
Sharp I forget about You're right. I was changing mine since he had. I'm gonna change mine from Shockey to Shannon Sharp.
Sharp was a beast, man. But
he's the coldest tight end ever.
Kelce, but look, Kelce is putting up wide receiver numbers. You know what I'm saying? You can't really like discredit that at all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
if Sterling Sharp played in the NFL now, no, like he would be. Nobody would touch him. Shannon. Either one, Shannon. But I'm talking about Shannon.
Sterling was a beast too.
Sterling too.
So what about you, O?
No, that's funny. My cousin, I had him flip-flopped. I had Shannon Sharp and honorable mention Travis Kelce. But Shannon Sharp paved the way for Kelce and all these tight ends that play like wide receivers and faster, bigger, stronger than everybody. Shannon, stay sharp, baby.
Shannon Sharp will get past your linebacker and then run over your safety. And that was it.
Look at Derek talking about them numbers. What up, numbers guy? Put the numbers up.
Yeah,
better than Shannon. Yeah, he was, but Sterling was a wideout, Derek.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was a wideout.
Yeah,
Sterling was a wide receiver. He was a wide receiver.
He was just a big one.
He was with Green Bay.
He was Green Bay, 100 catches every year.
But who I had was Shannon Sharp too. You know what I'm saying? Frankly, for how he says skip.
Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah.
And Jay Novacek.
Marshall, you don't stop looking at your watch, man. Let's roll.
Whatever, man. Next, we're going with your defensive lineman. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go with Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan. Go ahead, Julian.
Defensive line, you said? Are we talking defensive end or defensive tackle?
Defensive line, whoever you want to choose. Because it's only one lineman. We were doing one line.
Anybody on the line?
You put an end and tackle on your list.
No, I didn't.
All right. Well, I got an end and a tackle, so I'm gonna go.
You can do both and do your one honorable mention, whatever.
Okay. For defensive end, I'm gonna go Reggie White.
Oh, I like that.
I mean,
hold on. He won us.
Yeah, Reggie White did. Yeah,
he won a couple.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
My bad.
I mean, there's nothing that you could say about Reggie White. He's the best. Honorable mention. I'm gonna go Mean Joe Green. Yeah.
That's a classic.
Shout out to my pops if you're watching. That's his era.
Scoop.
I gotta go with Von Miller.
Okay.
Single-handedly won that Super Bowl.
Von Miller, baby. Yeah.
Mike.
Charles Haley.
Homer.
Charles Haley and Leon Lett. Warren Sapp, honorable mention.
Oh, who you got?
Yeah, no, yeah. I had Reggie White on my list, Charles Haley on my list, and Strahan. So any one of those boys, but I'll go with Strahan.
Okay. Linebackers. Does anybody have somebody different than Ray Lewis?
I don't.
I don't even have Ray Lewis on mine.
Okay. Julian, who you got?
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on, man. What is y'all doing? Am I the only NFL historian over here?
I was about to say Lawrence Taylor. You took him.
Come on, man.
Who is Taylor?
Oh, who are you gonna say? Oh,
No, I'm messing with Cuz. Nah. LT.
Bruce Smith.
Bruce Smith didn't win the Super Bowl.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
Nope.
I thought he
No,
did.
he did a lot.
Man, look, he played in enough, bro. He played. I want him. I want him on my team.
My honorable mention is Singletary.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right there. Yeah.
Ken Norton Jr.
We'll go with
He won with the 49ers and the Cowboys.
You right. You right.
Yeah. We'll go with cornerbacks, your two running backs. Julian.
I mean, everybody gonna say Deion Sanders, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip him. I'm gonna say Rod Woodson.
Ooh.
Oh, take it off.
And you know what? This guy, the first time I ever heard about a guy being on an island,
Dale Green.
he was dope. And I know that you was gonna pick him, which is why I didn't say him. But I'm gonna say Darrell Revis. Darrell Revis.
Deion came before Darrell Revis.
I know. I'm just saying, one of y'all are gonna pick Deion. So I'm
No, you said the first guy you ever heard of on the island. The first island was
Who did Darrell Revis win a Super Bowl with?
Patriots.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Listen, I don't remember people using the term island with Deion.
It came from Deion and Eric Allen.
Well, that's fine. But I just heard a lot of Revis Island. So I'm going to go with Rod Woodson and Darrell Revis.
That's what I'm talking about, Mike. Sometimes you got to put light-skinned niggas in place. You know what I'm saying? Be like, no.
Well, hold on. So listen, although Deion was shutting cats down, back then were they saying Deion Island? I don't remember.
So the island came from John Madden saying, "There goes Deion back on his island. He's all alone. He's like he would always say that. Look at it. He's waiting."
What John Madden game was that? Was that Madden 94?
No, not a game. Like doing commentary, like actual commentary.
Right. You trying to say Madden was a real person?
Madden was a real person.
So go ahead, Scoop.
I was gonna say Deion, of course. I have to, and I was gonna say Darrell Revis. I mean, not Revis.
Revis was overrated.
I didn't even know he won a Super. I didn't even know he won a Super Bowl until a minute ago.
He was overrated. He only had a 3-year run, and he really was a safety.
That was an incredible 3 years.
What did he do?
Charles Woodson.
No, nobody was throwing to his side. What do you mean?
He ain't no.
If nobody throws to your side,
Randy Moss was killing them.
That's all. That's it. That's it.
He was like hype, like Josh Norman. It was hype.
It's funny. Scoop said Charles Woodson, and Charles Woodson didn't even play in the Super Bowl that he was in. He does have a Super Bowl.
So, do we have to play in it? I mean, he got a ring.
He got a ring.
He got a ring.
So you good? He got a ring.
He got to touch the Lombardi.
He got to kiss it.
Say, who you got?
Man, of course I got prime time, and give Ron Lott some love, man.
Dang, you stole mine.
Hey,
Ronnie Lott
he was a safety.
Are we not doing
he was a
secondary?
safety.
He was a safety, cuz.
Yeah, he was a
No,
safety.
he played cornerback too. I know.
What, in high school?
No, Ronnie Lott played cornerback too.
Tell him, Mike.
You can look that up. He played a lot of cornerback.
He must have played cornerback at Thibodeau High or something. Is that what it was?
See, Mike, we students of the game, baby.
Google it.
All right, Mike, who's your QBs? I mean your quarterbacks.
Cornerbacks. I'm gonna go with my homeboy that played for the Cowboys on the opposite end, the other side of the island. Mr. Smith, who didn't get a lot of pub, but he was cold. And
who?
Y'all know they ain't gotta say who. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Cowboys. You know who you don't know the Cowboys. The greatest Cowboy. See here for the greatest Cowboy cornerback outside of Deion. Deion really only was with the Cowboys for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I think that's about right. Yeah.
My man.
I don't know
Mr.
who
Smith.
you're talking about, but all right. Who?
Mr. Smith. You had my safety, Woodson, and then you had. You really didn't watch football, did it?
Y'all know who you is.
I don't think none of us know who you talking about. Hey, look at Gavin. Gavin look confused. He a Cowboy fan.
Are you talking about Larry Brown?
No, I'm about to talk no Larry Brown. I'm gonna let y'all Google him, man.
Okay.
So we just gonna put Smith in Google.
Look him up.
Hey,
yeah,
Gavin,
that's what I'm
talking
gonna go
about.
Obviously, he wasn't good because nobody knows who you talking about.
All right, man.
Just because they have a star in their helmet.
Everybody ain't have a catchy name like Revis. Everybody ain't have to have a catchy name.
Hey, can my honorable mention be Champ Bailey?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Eric Allen was better than Darrell Revis.
my wide receiver is going to be Deion Sanders and Ty Law.
Ty Law, that's a good one.
Ty Law. Okay. Respectable.
Now the ending, we're gonna go with the safeties. I am going with Mr. Edward Reed.
That's who I was gonna pick.
Mr. Edward
Same.
Reed. Julian.
Same.
Well, because I knew everybody was going to pick Reed, I'm going to pick Troy Polamalu.
That's a good one.
Hey, that was my top two right there, Marshall. Either Ed Reed or Troy Polamalu.
Is it because of his head and shoulders commercials?
No, because how he blitzed the how he jumped the line and sacked the quarterback.
Yeah, I actually had Ronnie Lott. I had Ronnie Lott as an honorable mention for safety, though. But I'm gonna go Troy.
Derek's being disrespectful.
Shut up, Derek.
So, Mike, did you say Ed Reed too?
No, I'm gonna stick to my Cowboys because y'all don't know nothing about the Cowboys secondary. I'm sticking to Darren Woodson, and he helped my homeboy, Mr. Smith, Mr. Kevin Smith, all the time. So
Kevin Smith.
He was. You don't think he was a cold cornerback?
Hey, Marshall.
No.
Hey, kick this guy off here, man. This guy done picked 12 Cowboys. He done picked 12 Cowboys, man.
We won 3. Why you think we won 3 Super Bowls?
Because y'all played the Bills.
Oh, yeah.
That Bills team went to
No, they
4
were-
Super Bowls, so they was pretty cold.
No, they were. No doubt, they were.
Hey, Kevin Smith had 20 interceptions.
Thank you. Them niggas don't know football.
Hold on. How many interceptions did he have when Deion was on the team?
This is before Deion came. Y'all forget he was a top cornerback. That's why it was so big that Deion came.
Kevin Smith won't make no top list on nothing.
Bro, if you know football, you know he was the top cornerback in the NFL. It was Deion, Eric Allen, and Kevin Smith.
You got to show me.
The nigga just told you how many interceptions he had. If he wouldn't have got hurt, he would have had a.
For a career, he might have played 10 years.
Hey,
He didn't play that long because he got hurt.
Here's the thing.
Gavin,
This is how
hold on. Gavin, what's the most interceptions he had in 1 year?
I don't know. That was just 20 total.
So,
All right.
but here's the thing, though. Usually, cold cornerbacks don't have a lot.
Don't got no stats. They ain't got no stats.
Because people don't like throwing to their side. Obviously, they saw Smith and they was like, "Yeah, let me get this TD real quick," and then pass got tipped. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Michael. Whenever it come to dogging the best team to ever play the game, man, you know that's what they do. So
y'all ain't even
I think Terrence Newman a good quarterback, but he don't know nothing about no.
This dude said Terrence Newman.
All that's right. Who you like.
Next topic. Next topic.
So
Kevin Smith probably played, I want to say like 7 years. In 7 years, he had 20 interceptions. If he wouldn't have got hurt, he would probably have 40.
That's like 3 interceptions a year.
That's really good.
That is good.
You thinking about video games, Julian? We talking about real life, nigga.
I'm not.
Niggas don't be having no interceptions a year in no NFL.
So.
Julian, what's the most? But what's the most interceptions this year? Who got the most interceptions this year?
Listen, we just said that interceptions don't mean that you are a great cornerback. A really great cornerback ain't got really no stats. But there's no list I've ever seen that says Kevin Smith.
A list don't mean nothing.
Unless it's made by people who watch football.
No, that Jason Whitlock make a list. Anybody can make a list. If you got to know if you know football, if you talk to an NFL dude that play ball, he'll be like Kevin Smith.
Okay, so listen. So you trying to tell me that Kevin Smith is right behind Deion on the all-time cornerback list?
Kevin Smith, we talking about Super Bowl cornerbacks, and we talking about that. I was talking about that era. Kevin Smith is up there.
All right.
He was that dude. Nobody scored on him. Nobody did nothing on him.
Who was better, Kevin Smith or Darrell Green?
I'm gonna say Darrell Green because of his longevity and what he did. Darrell Green was like he did everything. But if you talking about a cover cornerback, Kevin Smith was cold. You just don't know him. Just because you don't know him don't mean he's not cold.
No.
Like you may know somebody. Like I watched him. I was a Cowboy fan, so I watched him.
I understand, but as a Cowboy fan, understand that there's a little favoritism towards this guy. So
that's my choice, my nigga.
I respect it, man.
No, you don't respect
it. He respects it, King. He respects the King.
Yeah, I'm sorry, King. Come on, I watched him play 80 games. So that's why I'm saying I know he cold.
Timbo, I respect.
All right. So we talked about the actual games on the court, on the field. Now let's talk about the entertainment portion of it. So if you was in charge of doing this year's halftime show, what would you put together for the halftime show? You can do it whatever your criteria is. If you're doing that's going to be the best according to everybody as far as everybody else, or just the halftime show that you would like to see, how you want to preface it is on you. So let's start with you, O.
And you say it's 2 people, right?
No more than 2, yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the Roots in there. You know what I'm saying?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yes.
The greatest band ever.
Hey, he said you serious.
I'm with you.
Very serious.
They the greatest band ever.
And they can play anything. They can play anything. All right.
Okay.
And who else I'm gonna get in there with the Roots?
Consequence.
You would like that out.
That he did. He going
You would
over.
like that. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say little brother either.
You not?
About it.
You sure? Okay.
Don't think I didn't think about it.
Hey, cuz.
I want the Fugees to get back together, man.
Oh.
Ooh la la la.
Fugees got stadium hits, son. If the Fugees go back and rock all their classics, that whole thing gonna be jumping. So that's my two.
Okay. Roots and who?
Fugees.
The Fugees.
Okay. Roots of the Fugees group halftime show. Okay.
What you listen to, Barry Manilow? What you listen to?
Hey, a little bit of Michael Bolton never hurt nobody.
He said Barry Manilow.
I like that. Oh,
Yeah.
I think that'll be dope, man.
All right. Mike, what about you?
Dead or alive? They got to be alive.
Alive. You didn't
I'ma
do no
do-
research, did you?
I'm gonna do Chris Brown and Beyonce.
Okay.
I like that.
Can't lose
You want a
with that.
show? Then the two greatest showmen alive right now, and let them do stuff together. They interchange in and out. Maybe throw in a little cameo with Megan Thee Stallion, and you killing it.
Okay. Scoop.
The thickest halftime show ever.
Can we? Can it be like can it be their old selves? Like
Yeah, I mean, because they can play the hits. They can play the greatest hits. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
That's what a lot of people do anyway.
I'm gonna say Jay-Z and DMX.
Ooh.
So
Like running around the stage DMX, you know, the DMX that was in shape. So I would have started last year and got him right in shape, you know, not the versus DMX.
so this must be like one that you would want to see then, because white people don't know DMX.
Have you ever seen one of DMX's concerts?
Yeah.
No, you can't say that. White people know DMX.
Man,
No,
look.
the same number of white people know DMX as the ones that know Wu-Tang. It's like the same group of white people.
That's a lot of white people. That's a lot of white people.
But okay, I mean,
Look,
White people know DMX. I think probably more
I
than
don't-
Jay-Z because he was a superstar, like a movie star too. You know.
I don't know if you know this, man, but white people love hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah, they love DMX.
Well, stop being racist.
I'm not being racist, sir.
I mean, it's Black History
Black
Month.
You treat
History
me
Month,
about
man.
Julian was treating me about Kevin Smith.
Look, King. King.
My bad.
Go ahead, Julian.
Look, man, when it comes to a Super Bowl halftime show, it's got to have everybody involved and active and hype, you know? So Weird Al Yankovic and Kenny G.
This is absolutely going to be my worst rated show.
That man said Weird Al Yankovic.
Go ahead.
Look, it's going to shut it down, man.
Just
Eat it. Eat it.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, why
Ju-
not?
Ju, I expected better out of you, man, for this
All right,
answer,
fine.
dude.
Dang. All right, I'm gonna go with Rihanna.
Mm.
I'm
I
gonna
like
go with
that.
Rihanna because she's awesome.
Mhm.
Make her do a
And,
Janet Jackson move. Make sure she does a Janet Jackson.
I know what you're talking about. It's crazy.
Yo, let me tell you something. Do y'all remember where y'all was at when that happened?
I remember the exact moment.
I was in Houston. I was in Houston at a Super Bowl party when that happened. Everybody stood up. Everybody like, ah!
Are you sure you was in Houston? Because I think we were watching together.
We wasn't in Dallas. I know that for a fact. We was either in Houston or New Orleans. I know we wasn't in town.
What year was that?
Wait, if you was in New Orleans,
That
I
was 2004. That was 2004.
2004. What was I at when that happened? I remember watching it.
I think that might have been that. We was either in Houston, New Orleans. I just know we weren't in town, but all the guys like stood up and cheered, and the women just kind of sat there and looked pissed. Anyway,
Now, that's funny.
but no, you know what? I think a Rihanna, Chris Brown halftime show would be dope.
That would be dope. That would be
Put
dope.
them back together.
Especially since they got a history.
Yeah.
They
But
can reenact what happened that night. You know what I'm saying? They go into they
They have a fake Lamborghini on the stage.
Wow.
dog, you stupid, cuz. So
So,
yeah, but I feel like Weird Al Yankovic, he should be like on the side. But whatever.
Mine would be
Get on my nerves, Julian.
I'm surprised Gavin didn't say this. Matter of fact,
Chingo Clean.
I would say Chris Brown, because as far as entertaining, he's top of the line, and just with worldwide popularity, Drake, Chris Brown. I think that would be a dope one. Plus, they got a couple songs together. They could, intertwine. Plus, they can throw drinks at each other, like when they were fighting over Rihanna, just kind of
broke bottles.
Man, they hit my boy Tony Parker in the face with a bottle
cut his
my boy
eye
Tony
up.
Parker got hit with a bottle, man. We didn't appreciate that. We did not appreciate that.
I am French. Why you hit me with the bottle? Trying to do my thing in the club.
Yeah, I mean, was that before or after he got with Britt Baer's wife?
Eva Longoria.
Yeah,
Brent Barry used to be with Eva.
That was after.
No, it wasn't Eva Longoria. It was Britt Baer's wife. So Tony Parker got with Britt Baer's wife after he had left the team.
Let me tell you something. The fact that you know all this gossip bothers me.
Chatty Patty.
It's not
Chatty Patty.
It's not gossip. It was
page 6, nigga. I'm sorry.
hey,
Page 6 king.
hey, yeah, first of all,
We only got 7 times we can say it on the show. I just said it 4.
first of all,
gossip. This dude be on gossip.
back then, that's when SOHH was hot. So that's where I got all my news.
I got it straight to SOHH.
SOHH.
Oh man.
All right, man. Well, we're done talking about the Super Bowl for now. Now we're gonna move on into something that
Wait. Whoa.
yeah.
Just a little bit of acknowledgement. This has never happened before in the Super Bowl. 6 LSU players, 6 of them in the Super Bowl.
Let's go, baby. And I'm an alumni.
Name them.
Let's do it.
Name them. Name them, cuz. Name them.
Alumni too.
Honey Badger, the 2 running backs, Williams and
Devin White, my nephew.
and Kevin Minter, the linebacker.
Okay. Shout
Let's
out
go.
to LSU Baton Rouge.
Let's
You
go.
had to say that. You
We're
heard
the
that?
greatest on the planet.
Our alumni in the building.
Say, Scoop, how many people from San Antonio in the Super Bowl?
No.
Don't
Ain't
worry
nothing,
about
it ain't nothing this year, but it has been before. So you can go to the next question. Scrub.
Hello, let's go.
Go to the next question.
Hello, Scoop. I love that energy. I love
All
it.
right. So now we're gonna get
Pulling his arms on you.
we're gonna get into a topic that we kind of
Stand on my nerve.
we started earlier this week when we were just talking amongst ourselves in the chat room. They came out with a influential athlete, and they had Kobe there, and a lot of people felt that AI was shortchanged on that. So
Hold on. Say the whole list. It was 4 cats on there, right?
I don't know. I see the list.
It was for
Anybody see the list? Who's on the list?
It was Jordan, it was LeBron,
Kobe.
it was Kobe, and it was Steph.
Okay.
And a lot of people felt like Kobe should have been possibly replaced by AI.
Okay. There you go. That's why you make that co-host money.
Zero.
So the question is,
No, if you look at your watch one more time.
it's an Apple Watch. I get messages, man. It is what it is.
One face rolling.
When you're a 6-figure nigga, sometimes you gotta.
You mean your rose gold watch?
Dang.
You got a rose gold watch, man. My bad.
So who's more influential, AI or Kobe?
AI.
I don't think it's no question, honestly.
I don't either, man. This is the easiest question in the world because Kobe, respect to Kobe. Kobe got everything he has from Jordan. That's just it.
Yeah, nobody was talking about being like, nobody care about Kobe.
Nah, AI, he influenced ball players. He influenced football players. He influenced rappers.
Everybody.
So the whole culture he influenced. So
I used to run across girls. They like AI so much. They had his braids and should I like you or not?
You know what, Micah, now that you say that, when AI was out, I think he influenced all the cats to get braids. Remember, everybody had braids.
With some braids, yeah.
It was Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson influenced all of that.
Think about it. AI started the baggy shorts.
Yep.
It was girls walking around with them baggy shorts and them braids.
Thanks,
I wound up dating one of them.
Yep.
So, what about you, O?
No, I mean, yeah, he shifted the culture, man. People forget how controversial that was just for him to not walk in with the suit on. Do y'all remember?
Yes,
how
I do.
much controversy that was?
I do.
They were talking about, look at his body, he's all tatted up. Oh, God, where did he come from? He's off the streets. What's going on? That was the cornrows, the tat, the chains, the jewelry. He wants to be a rapper. Like he's hanging around his crew, his team, his entourage they look grimy. All that AI took the arrows for all of that. He was the first to do all that, and now that's nothing. That's normal for a player to dress how he wants to dress, or have tattoos or jewelry, wear his hair the way he wants to wear it. AI just shifted the whole culture, and people don't remember Kobe was following the Michael Jordan path, the script. He was sticking to the script until that situation in Colorado. Then he got Mamba mentality. He had to be he was the bad guy being looked at as the bad guy, and all that Mamba mentality stuff came out. But it's hard to think about that now because he's dead and everybody's focused on him. But at the time, it's no question. AI.
Yeah.
AI all day.
What about you, Julian?
Yeah, all day, man. Outside of Kobe winning the dunk contest, he really ain't blow up till like his third year. He was a bench player. He was coming off the bench his first couple of years. AI was a starter from day one. Like everybody said, like he was the main reason why the NBA put that dress code policy in place.
Yep.
I mean,
they was wearing them big old suits.
Yeah.
I mean,
trying to be like Mike. Hey, that was like too, right?
Everybody remembers. Everybody remember AI with his crossover.
Yep.
Everybody said it was a carry.
Everybody was trying to do that crossover too.
Everybody was trying to do. I mean, listen. So like from jump, AI was more influential. And his career, I mean, like I say, when somebody dies, that obviously kind of elevates them. And I still stand by the fact that people really ain't like Kobe when he was playing.
Yeah, I know I did.
I'm just saying, like people respected Kobe, but they ain't like him.
And his shoes was ugly.
Oh my God, dude.
Them Adidas joints. You remember them?
Oh, hey, I was about to say that. If you want to laugh, look at them early Adidas shoes. Them Adidas were terrible. So I'm just saying, like, outside of Los Angeles, people ain't like Kobe till he retired. Kobe's great, obviously, but not a lot of people didn't like Kobe. AI was just something different, man. He was 6 foot, maybe. maybe 6 feet, 180 pounds. Got knocked down all the time, beat up. I mean, he was something special, man. He was something different.
Yeah. I agree. I think I had mentioned this, before that there were people on the basketball courts, in the playground, they were trying to be like AI. They weren't really trying to be like Kobe, because Kobe, was influenced by MJ. So it would have kind of fell into that same mode if they were trying to imitate Kobe, because Kobe was imitating somebody. So I definitely think AI was more influential. With that being said,
all I know is I told my mom to get me an Allen Iverson jersey. She went to TJ Maxx and got that 3 Reebok jersey. But really did at school.
I remember that.
It didn't have no name on it.
Number 3, but it had
This is not. It's not Iverson.
Hey, Mike, it had the 76ers colors.
They had the colors, but it just had the 3 here and here. It had no Iverson. This said Reebok.
Right.
I still got love for wearing it. They were like,
Yes,
we know that ain't Sixers, but
well, Master P and is it Baron Davis? They supposed to be buying Reebok and making Allen Iverson the Michael Jordan of it.
for real?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be buying what?
Yeah.
Buying Reebok. Purchasing Reebok.
Baron Davis got money like that?
no, Mass P does though.
Yeah, Matt P.
Man,
low.
Davis got money now.
No,
got
I
that
know he got
production.
money. Reebok is like a major company.
Yeah.
Man, they gonna buy Reebok for $10 million in Bitcoin stock. Reebok. Realize I ain't seen somebody with a Reebok zone, man.
And a Bitcoin stock.
I mean, I don't know. They might make some good running shoes. I don't know.
When they had on some Allen Iverson. That's the
Yeah.
last.
I see them hood dudes at the barbershop. They be matching the red tip of them Iverson and match their clothes.
Yeah,
Right.
What was that? What was
Right.
the opposite shoe? What was the opposite shoe that you could zip up down the middle?
Oh, them was clean.
Man, them
The
thugs,
second-
yeah.
Them was
Them
clean,
was-
dog.
Oh,
Hey, ain't Kanye with Reebok? Or
Nah,
he
he
with
Adidas.
Adidas? Oh, okay,
Adidas.
okay, that's right. Yeah.
So in keeping in line with basketball, obviously, when the James Harden trade happened, a
whoa.
lot of people didn't know how it was going to work, right? And people automatically start saying, yes, this team will come out the East. They'll challenge the Lakers for the championship. Well, now fast forward, we've seen them playing together, right? Who do you think is still? Do you still think the Lakers are the favorite to win the championship? Do you think that the Nets now have a viable chance? What do y'all think about how they fit in with the trade and what you see for the future in the NBA Finals? What about you, Julian?
I think that the Nets have figured out pretty early on how to play together. From what I've seen, James Harden is able to fall back and be the facilitator. We've seen James. I mean, he can
Good
average.
point guard.
I mean, he can average double-digit assists. We've seen it. So, I definitely feel like although the Lakers to me are the favorite, I would not be surprised if the Nets make it to the finals. Do they need defensive help? Yes. Can they get defensive help? Yeah. The trade deadline is coming up. There's no telling who you could get for the veterans minimum or whatever, but the Nets got too much firepower, and James Harden is playing well. Kyrie is playing well. KD looked like he ain't been hurt at all. I mean, so no. If it's the Lakers Brooklyn Finals, I ain't even surprised at it.
Yeah,
So they're playing great.
So I know, Mike, your motto is as long as LeBron's alive, Lakers in 5. But what you think?
What you want me to say? You just said it. LeBron playing
He playing awesome.
The most efficient basketball. I hadn't even got to watch all the games. I got to watch 2 this past week, and I was shocked. I was like, wow, like
We've
he
never,
carrying the team because what's the name ain't doing nothing.
Right, Davis.
Yeah, he living off the championship high. LeBron carrying that team. I like the next. The first show we did, I picked Lakers in Brooklyn, and that was before they got Harden. But this is the thing. I like the other team better. I feel like they gave up too much defense. Now, if they get Drummond, like everybody's saying, if they buy Drummond's contract out from the Cavs,
that'll be
then
nasty.
it's Lakers, Nets, LeBron, and 6.
Let me ask you something though. So, man, it's 6 because we know that KD and LeBron could kind of offset each other. They could kind of offset each
And
other.
you watch KD, he look good, but he ain't the same KD.
He's
If he ain't the same PD,
he might be
close.
He might be 90%. He might be 90% KD, but he close, dog.
What about you? What you think?
When they play Boston, watch what Tatum does to him. He can't keep up with Tatum.
Listen,
Tatum
guys.
is a freaking.
That's what they're gonna play on. That's they got to play him in the Eastern Conference roundabout.
Listen, guys. The league is setting this all up. Okay, they're setting this all up. They're setting the Nets, Lakers championship finals game up to make money.
Yep.
That's it. LeBron is looking great. He looks good.
What do you mean, Gavin? What do you mean by they setting it up?
They're trying to make money, man.
I understand it, but how can the league set something up? What do you
by cheating. That's how. By cheating. Watch how many bogus calls we're about to start seeing. Sorry, that we're already seeing. You know, the team up. I mean, Harden, KD, Kyrie Irving on the same team.
What the NBA got to do with that?
Man, hey, listen. It's everybody trying to make bread, and that's what it's all about. LeBron Cole, I give LeBron his props.
So what you're saying is Adam Silver is the GM of the Nets? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is the NBA is a soap opera. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it's all about the news, and it's just I don't know. It ain't the same NBA to me. That's why I really don't. It really ain't.
Is it because of the Spurs? Is this a Spurs thing?
No, Gavin hates KD. Gavin doesn't like Kevin Durant. So
Kevin Durant is a.
Here we go.
All it's gonna turn into is an argument, and so I ain't even gonna say nothing. Okay.
Wait, Snoop. Why you don't like KD, dog?
He's just not all that to me, man. He's just a tall person that can shoot.
Is that because of his
That's all
hair?
he is.
Is that because of his hair?
If he don't want to brush his hair, that's up to him. That's on him.
Okay,
man,
so this is an interesting question.
What, KD's hair?
Ground beef.
I'm assuming all of us believe the Nets are going to come off the East, correct?
I think that the Pacers, the Indiana
Pacers. No. So if we think the Nets are going to come out the East,
I think Boston can beat the Nets.
I think they're beatable.
I think it's a big possibility. Yeah.
So
high probability that they come out of
that. Boston ain't got the firepower. Boston has the firepower.
So that's what I was going to ask. Do you think
Kemba Walker, Brown, and Tatum not firepower?
Kemba Walker playing like trash this year, man.
Yeah, Kemba been disappointing me.
By the playoff time, he's gonna be ready.
He's been playing bad, but
I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
So hold on.
We got Kemba.
Kemba Walker. Listen. Kemba Walker, even if he wasn't healthy, he ain't better than Kyrie. Brown ain't better than Harden. And you know what? Just for fun, let's just say KD and Tatum is a wash.
Absolutely not.
KD can't. I mean, Nets can't. Boston can't.
They
Mess
don't, but
Listen, they lost to Toronto tonight, dog.
who?
The Nets.
They don't care about the regular season.
I'm just telling you, they're not it on paper. You see a couple highlights. It looks like it should be 100% the Nets coming out the East. But they got to play the game. They got to win.
So you think the Celtics have a better chance of beating the Nets than the 76ers?
yes, because the Celtics been together longer. The Celtics got better strategy. The Nets don't have a strategy. If you look at the end of their games, it's just give it to one of the three. That ain't gonna work. So they gonna want to get into it.
Hey,
The refs gonna make sure they get to the playoffs.
Who's the coach of the Nets?
the Nets.
Huh?
Who's the coach of the Nets? Do the Nets have a coach?
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
Steve who?
Steve Nash is the coach of the Nets.
It's not D'Antoni? Wait, who is it?
One
Steve
is one of
Nash.
them.
I thought it was Kyrie. I don't know.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? They have no coaching. You don't even be calling timeouts when they go on runs. Other teams go on runs. You just sit there.
At the end of the day, talent wins, and the Nets have arguably 3 of the top 10 players in the league. I'm not messing with that. I'm not. I can't bet against that.
Isn't that what everybody wants to see? Brooklyn and LeBron in the finals, right?
It would be incredible.
Yeah, that's what exactly. So that's what's gonna happen because
What I know is
the
you gotta
NBA
stop
is gonna
the
make
other
sure it
team.
happens.
What I know is you got to stop the other team from scoring more points than you to win games.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
They
you
don't
got,
play defense.
or you got to
All
outscore
right.
the teams, and I think Brooklyn can outscore any team in the league.
Absolutely.
What if they have a bad shoe night? Everybody have bad shoe nights.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
paper.
but they have to have 4 bad shooting nights. Have to have 4.
Okay, people beating them right now.
Cause you just like every championship team, they take nights off in the regular season. They know the regular season don't matter. They wait until the playoffs. And keep in mind, the Nets are still trying to figure out themselves. It's not like they've been playing together for a couple of years.
But that's part of my point.
Also, I feel like by the time the playoffs come around actually, I don't even know when the playoffs start. June, but whenever it starts.
No, it starts in May.
May, okay, May. And look, I said the trade deadline is in February. That's this month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the Nets know that they need help on defense. They gonna get some help on defense.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
All right.
If you know the trade deadline's coming up, would you guys change your mind about let's just say the 76ers if they found a way to get Bradley Beal?
Ooh.
The Wizards not going to trade them to. They're in the same division. Why would they do that?
Who are you talking about? Who would get Bradley Beal?
If the 76ers got, if the 76ers,
Why would they get him, and who would they give up?
I was about to say for them to get Bradley Beal, that means they giving up Simmons.
No,
Yeah, who they giving up?
no. Okay, they didn't give up. When the Nets got James Harden, they didn't give up they're gonna give up picks.
They gave up half their
some
team
players.
and 4 picks. They gave up Dinwiddie, Allen. They gave up the core of their team.
They gave up their bench.
They gave
They don't have a bench.
They gave up their bench and 2
they
starters.
didn't give up Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's hurt. They gave
They
up.
traded that nigga, didn't
They gave up LeVert, who got
But they didn't trade Dinwiddie. I thought they traded him too.
No, Dinwiddie's still on the team. He just hurt.
If he wasn't hurt, he would have got traded.
But listen,
They gave up LeVert and Jared Allen.
Jared Allen.
Essentially, that's it.
Washington is not giving up Beal for no couple of picks. They won't picks and players.
You got to get some players for Bradley Beal.
Absolutely.
I mean,
You know who would get Bradley Beal? Y'all gonna say I'm saying it because the Lakers, but Lakers got something that you can give up. You can give up THT. You can give up Caruso.
Let me ask you a question though.
Give up Harrell.
Do the Lakers have the salary cap space for them?
Yeah. They got space. Look it up.
Man,
They can sign another max player.
it's the Lakers.
Well, to be honest with you, the players that you named are terrible. So I don't think
THT is not terrible. You ain't been watching him.
Here we go. All right, man. I don't watch Cowboy games. I don't watch Laker games.
THT, the rookie, is terrible.
Michael, where do I live?
No, he's not there.
Where do I live, Michael?
There, nigga. You be asking me what stuff at there. What are you talking about? There.
Nobody wants them players that you name, man.
Hey, Micah, I'm around the corner from my house. I know you in Arizona, but where's the Whataburger at?
Yeah.
Because Mike said he was in your hood and he was comfortable. He said he was chilling.
All right, well,
I'm just saying, man. I mean, look, Bradley Beal is averaging like 35 points a game. So ain't nobody about to get no Bradley Beal for
nothing. We actually saying the same thing.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
okay. I mean, like I said,
Houston trying to trade what's his name?
This is the NBA. This is the NBA. So, you know what I'm saying? There's players that have been traded for next to nothing. We thought was like, well, what
do you mean by next to nothing? Who?
Okay. Do you think the Rockets got a great deal with that trade for James Harden?
Like 4 number 1 picks.
That's what I'm saying. Picks. Y'all are saying that they have to be players,
but they also got Victor Oladipo too.
They got Victor Oladipo from the Pacers.
It was a 3-way trade, bro.
That was all part of the deal.
Right.
It was part of the James Harden trade.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is the Nets only gave up 2 players and 2 first-round picks. Everything else came from other teams.
They gave up 4 first-round picks.
They
gave up 2 picks
and 3 pick swaps.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No, dude, Houston came up, bro.
Okay, but what?
And then you still can trade Oladipo for some picks or for somebody.
But that's what I'm saying.
They really don't need him.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, do you think if the 76ers ran out of team with Embiid, Simmons, Beal, and a few players,
why would they get Beal? How could they do that?
Wait, who are they going to trade? Tobias Harris?
They could trade Tobias Harris.
You gave that nigga some ammo.
Nobody.
No. What I'm trying to say is, Beal is young and great. Tobias Harris is like almost 30, and he's cool, but basically he's not getting Bradley Beal without giving up Simmons.
Okay, but y'all, we just saw a trade that happened that didn't give great players for James Harden. We just saw
Harden was disgruntled, and they didn't have a lot of options with him.
Exactly.
And Bradley Beal is disgruntled.
He just the other day he just said he want to stay.
I don't know how disgruntled he is.
What's the basis of this? Why do you want him to go to Sixers so bad?
No, this is just for a sake of argument. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right now the number 1 team in the East is the 76ers, according to the record.
Yeah.
So y'all just
Doc Rivers gonna mess it up. Doc Rivers is a horrible coach.
Listen, any team that got Embiid on it, I don't trust.
He gonna get hurt.
I don't trust Embiid at all. So
I don't like Doc Rivers either. Doc Rivers is a horrible coach.
Doc Rivers is terrible.
But FYI, I saw him in a barbershop in LA, and he is huge.
Hey.
So in other words, you wouldn't tell him he's horrible in his face then?
No. He's still in shape. He's a real 6'5". Like I'm 6'5", but it's cool to say. I was like, he's 6'5".
Hey, who's your MVP so far?
LeBron.
Bron.
Bronny.
You know what?
He want to just don't gotta be different.
Next time I have Mike on the show, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down all the answers I know he's gonna say, right? And then once he says it, I'm gonna hold it up and be like, look.
Okay, who else the MVP then? Because they just announced it and he leading the MVP votes.
I mean,
the NBA literally just announced it today.
I'm not saying that that's a bad pick. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is
It's not
you
surprising.
love who you love, and you you go.
You know what? But let's be honest. Let's just be honest. LeBron is 36 years old, man.
Okay.
What he's doing at 36 years old is mind-boggling. Like
We ain't seen it.
I've never seen it, man. I've never seen somebody, and I know Beanie right now when he's watching this, he probably gonna be pissed.
Beanie throwing up.
Yeah, Beanie pissed right now. But
Beanie ain't watching this. He's watching the Most Def documentary.
LeBron has been
Most
great.
Def get away from Africa. That's what he watching.
LeBron has been great for 18
The Black
years.
Star.
LeBron has been great
The last dance for the
18
fifth time.
years, man. He's just as good at 36 as he probably was at 26.
I don't even have to say this. He's doing it. I'm quiet right now, Smitty. You see, it's not me.
Man.
It's not me.
It's amazing to me, man. So, and obviously, look, LeBron ain't my favorite player.
Yeah.
But my eyes sees what it sees.
Julian keeps it real.
I see what I see, man.
So
Yeah,
update.
But he can play.
And after LeBron, I think KD would be the MVP.
KD left in the third quarter tonight.
Because of COVID.
Health and safety protocols.
Got COVID.
Oh wow,
Yeah, lead them starlets, girls alone.
it's tough.
That's tough.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna.
Mike, let me get the vaccine.
I got you, G.
You ain't know Mike got that vaccine, man. Holla at him.
I told him I'm gonna get it next time I'm out there.
When you come out here, I got you.
All right, man. We're gonna move on to the last thing to end the show.
If you look at your watch one more time, I'm leaving.
You're not gonna do nothing.
But be on next week, huh?
You know what? I ain't know next week. I'm taking a week off.
You've already had 2 weeks off. You good?
Oh, I forgot.
So on I said it. Y'all know if y'all been following, y'all know what this is about. Bold statements, some statement you want to stand by. Let's start with you. Yeah, I said it. What's up? What you want to say?
You have to come back to me, man.
Okay. Michael, go ahead. Yeah, I said it.
Beanie is the worst guest you have ever had on here. That's it. Everybody was thinking. I don't know why you've had on here so many times.
Hold on.
You had him on here like twice.
Beanie hooked me up with this hat, so I got to show him some love.
That is dope.
That was Beanie's hat?
No, but I got the hookup from Beanie.
I often say, do you got a little smudge around it? You gotta take some alcohol.
Yeah, I said it.
Oh my God!
Worst guess. Okay, Micah. If that's what you standing on, okay. Scoop.
Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union baby is ugly.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, put that back up, man.
Oh.
Hey.
We talking about babies?
I just want.
Hey, Gav.
Smitty got to do a disclaimer.
Gavin.
Hold on. Whoa. I just want to say the thoughts and opinions of the Smitty Woo Show does not fall. Is not endorsed by the Smitty Woo Show or its staff.
Hey, Gavin.
Gavin.
Hey, Gav. Hey, Gavin, you got a vasectomy?
Yes.
You do? Okay,
Yes,
good.
Sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir. I don't want no more.
Okay, you good.
Okay. Well,
yeah. Yeah, I said it. Look, man, look like Dwayne Wade a little bit.
Julian. Yeah, I said it. What's up?
All right, man. I got two of them. The first year I said it is rappers today are stupid and they don't know what to do with their money. A certain rapper put an expensive diamond in his forehead.
That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, dude.
Idiot.
Oh my God. Lil Uzi Vert been saving up his millions since 2017.
Hold on. Do you know how much he's worth?
No.
He's worth $16 million, and he put a 25.
Hold on. So listen, I read that he been saving up since 2017. So he put the diamond on layaway. He put the diamond on layaway just so he could go ahead and drop $24 million on the diamond, right? A pink diamond, just to put it like right here.
I wanted to get punched in his forehead so bad.
So our resident mathematician Little did some quick calculations.
I don't know about the math on that.
and you know, my first question was, Little, how in the world do you know how much a carat of a pink diamond is?
Look, y'all. Little, if you watch it, I did not bring this up.
So,
hey, and Mike, look, Mike said it so cool too. He was like, I don't know about that math.
Little stuff come up the black market. Man, look, I love Little, my brother. Y'all know he called me too. He called me. He was like, "Nah, look, let me tell you." And I was like,
hey, that's that Foxy Brown. That's that Foxy Brown math on the Firm album.
all right. Well,
like when T.I. broke down how much what'd you get off a brick.
Oh my God! So let me tell you something, man. These rappers don't know what to do with their money. So, like I said, Lil Uzi Vert want to be Vision. He want to be in the next Avengers.
Go ahead, Thanos. You gonna have Thanos after him, boy.
Thanos gonna rip that right out his head.
Yeah, I said it.
I had two.
Oh, I thought that was your second one.
Let him get it off, King.
Go ahead.
Hey,
come on, my king.
My second thing is, I feel like Stevie Wonder is the greatest musical artist of all time.
Okay.
I say that because he could sing, he could play every instrument. He's got 25 Grammys, and he's blind. I mean, look, dog. Stevie Wonder, there's nobody better than Stevie Wonder. Name a song better than Ribbon in the Sky.
So if
Name a Stevie song other than Ribbon in the Sky.
Hold on. Part-time love.
I like
My Sherry Amor.
But if that's the case,
that's not the song. That's just a verse in it.
No, straight up though. Stevie Wonder can play every instrument. He could sing. He's a songwriter.
But why can't he get somebody to fix his braids though?
First of all, that right there is
I said it.
Whoever his advisors are, whoever his close circle is, they all need to be smacked. If I ever
Stevie Wonder hairline is in the back of his head.
Yeah, he got like braids around.
Hey,
like it's way back there. Like next to, you know how some people got that hot dog pack right in the back of their neck. That's where his hairline is.
Hey,
I know he got kids, right?
Hey, cuz they say if Stevie Wonder was in the army, he got a salute like this.
Stevie Wonder got babies out here.
Oh man. Say, did you come up with your I said it statement, man?
No, man. I had a yeah, I said it, and I was trying to think of something a little bit on a brighter note, but man, my yeah, I said it is, man, we gonna be stuck in America in our houses with this pandemic to about 2023. Cause
Oh
I
yeah,
just got
easy.
some videos of some people on Bourbon Street. It looked like 2016 out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
It was
cuz they up there.
I said, we ain't never getting out of this thing. So they
Hey,
was
look, man, I'm gonna open up COVID testing
trains
center
getting
down there.
in people's heads. Just, I mean, it was crazy. So yeah, I said it. It's gonna be like this for a minute, little Wody.
Say, quick, hey, about that, Gavin, Marshall, y'all in Texas. You know I'm gonna be there this year. What's it looking like out there? Y'all open? Y'all kicking it? What's happening?
I mean, they really ain't kicking it. It ain't nothing like it used to be. But I mean, people go out to the bar and to restaurants, and the seating is spaced out. But I mean,
And then
you
they
ain't
go
gonna.
home and start coughing and die.
Yeah.
So, hey, so it's the restaurants. Do y'all have like dining outside or is it inside?
Dining both inside and out. Like there's no restaurants closed because of COVID.
Texas ain't closing down, son.
Yeah.
What about the arcade? I mean, GameStops. What about GameStop?
GameStop is open.
You already know GameStop is on.
I don't even know. I don't even know. Anyway, my yeah, I said a statement. My yeah, I
That
said a
Robin Hood
statement.
was something else, huh? GameStop stock. Whoa.
Hey, that GameStop stop, baby.
Shut up.
Y'all remember that GameStop in Cancun though? That was GameStop. But anyway,
I dropped about 500 on video games that weekend.
my yeah, I said a statement. It's something that I've been saying for a number of years. Tom Brady
Oh,
is the most fortunate QB of all time. Does he have skills? Yes. Is he accurate? Yes. But he has absolutely been helped quite a bit to reach his greatness, which is okay. To be great, sometimes you got to have some breaks. But, I'm in skill wise, I would not have Tom Brady in my top 5 skill wise. So that's my I said moment. Tom Brady, great quarterback.
you know what? It's funny you mentioned that they were showing like clips of the different Super Bowls Tom Brady was played in. And I forgot that Patriots Atlanta game, it was like 4th and long. And he threw the ball to Edelman. Remember that crazy catch Edelman caught with like the dude? There was like 3 Atlanta Falcons dudes around him. Like one of them kicked the ball in the air and Edelman with it. I'm like, dang, that's a crazy catch. And that's the game they won. So although Tom Brady has had some breaks,
the tuck rule.
You need a lot of skill to go along. I mean, in all sports, there's fortune. In all sports, there's fortune that comes along with it. I mean, Eli Manning Super Bowl is because of a crazy helmet catch.
Right.
I mean,
and he's lost because of that. But when you just think of the legacy, when you think of the Tom Brady legacy, you think of Super Bowls and you think of controversy. You know what I'm saying? You think of Spygate, you think of Deflategate, you think of you know what I'm saying, everything else, that the tuck rule. You think of all of these things. You think of all these things. But so yes, you have to you do have to have some kind of help to be great. I'm not denying that. But I think that Tom Brady has benefited a lot from the help.
So how many championships do you think that Tom Brady should have?
I mean, he could still have maybe 4, or he can have more. It's because the giant one in which with the Tyree catch, you could argue and say the Patriots should have won that. But for every one of those, you say, well, they should have won when they should have handed the ball off to Marshawn Lynch. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that right there, people act like it was a guarantee that Marshawn was going to get in.
He was going to get in.
I mean,
maybe not.
Marshawn's gonna get in, bro.
Yeah, he would have scored.
It was like it was on the goal line. It ain't like it was like 4.
He was on the 2-yard line, man.
I'm just saying them yards ain't guaranteed though. That's what I'm saying.
Marshawn could lay forward and get them yards.
Beast mode. Yeah, man. That's
but like I said, man, Tom Brady, yes, he's a great quarterback in what he did, his accomplishments. As far as skill wise, I would not put him in my top 5. But I guess you don't have to be in the top 5 skill wise when you have to have 2 hands for your Super Bowl rings. So it is what it is. So on that note, we're going to get up out of here. We're going to shout out to Micah and your favorite things where you can buy a PlayStation 5 for $5, right? Something like that.
Man, we got PlayStation 5. We got them COVID. I got a COVID testing center open up. We got them 10-minute rapid testing kits. Holler at your boy.
Yeah.
Your favorite leaf coming.
Yeah.
We got everything coming. Holler at your boy.
Your favorite leaf?
Yeah. I got a store opening tomorrow, March 1st.
Cool. Scoop, what's going on with your security?
Support black businesses. You ain't trying to support Smitty.
Oh, yes, I am, man. Did you?
You let me be on you let me promote on your show.
Yeah. Scoop, how's the security business?
Man, it's rolling. Let me know if you need anything electronic security.
Your favorite security coming soon. Me and Scoop. Doing Scoop.
Already, the collaboration is necessary.
Data centers. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Get at your boy, man. Anything security.
Go ahead and give your little email address that you gave last time. What was it?
I didn't give an email address.
You did. Or website.
NeroseLLC.com. Reach out to me.
Listen, man, that's his son's name, man. You can't do that.
No, Rose is his son's name?
Why he called my? You see, he trying to promote me, then he called me gay. You see how?
That's underhand.
No.
Hey,
You know what? I'm glad I ain't gotta fully depend on the Smitty Woo Show to get my business out there, but I appreciate it anyway.
Hey, Gavin.
Huh?
That's why we kicked him out of GE.
Hey, when the new GE album coming out? Can you talk about that? He took the hat off.
Oh, don't take the hat off, whoa.
Whoa. Can we talk about the new GE album? They try to get me to replace you, but I said I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
I think we've had GE's had enough of your cosign.
Man, they like GE music.
Look, GE on hiatus, man.
Y'all done, man. Is y'all gonna do like
we ain't
y'all
black.
done?
We ain't black.
Y'all together forever? Y'all gonna be like Wu-Tang, make that album and
look, man. And look, Julian's coming home. Julian's gonna be home. So when I touch down, we're gonna talk.
And then we're gonna rap on some beats with some thump on it. That's what we're gonna do.
The first
thump.
You ready for some thump, huh, Smith?
Look, the person holding up GE is the guy over there with the O hat. He the Michael Ruffin.
David Ruffin.
Nah.
That's like I said, Michael Ruffin. Michael Ruffin was a running back for the Seahawks.
He the Michael.
Hey, as soon as we get Gav on, you know what I'm saying, in the tuck, man, we be on there. We be ready.
Gavin said he is not going to do any more songs until we change the name to Gavin and the GE. So, you know what I'm saying? We got
GE stands for Gavin Internal. That's what I
Gavin Eternal.
All right, man. We appreciate it. Anybody else got? Oh, you got something you want to plug?
Yeah, your favorite. Tell them about what we got going on. Oh,
your favorite
engineer. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all fronting.
Plug my boy Mike stuff. Your favorite thing.
Let's do it.
Cool. And I know Julian, he got some humidifiers he's trying to offload.
Wow.
Let me tell you
something. What? When I get an M, Julian get an M2, I'm gonna buy him a Porsche just so he can drive.
Look, to anybody watching, you don't choose your family, but you choose your friends, right? So be careful the friends you choose.
Ooh.
Especially
and live those dreams and dream those dreams.
Especially bald-headed cats with rose gold watches. Right? Be careful, God.
On that note, we'll see y'all next time.